Well, good evening, everyone. This is Airbus Mac, and we're ready to do some flying. I got most of the stuff set up, so we're going to go through it just to make sure it's correct, but there it is. But let me know if you're on and how my levels are. I'm not listening to that, so I can see myself over there on my Mac, but music sounds good. Christmas music. Well, let's talk about what I've accomplished and what I've got right now. So, in the past, I was trying to use my iMac, and it wasn't working. So, I went out and bought a Dell. Uh-oh, Nick's lurking. How you doing, Nick? I thought you were flying, streaming. I really like to be able to see who's on that chat now that I figured out where to put it and you can see it. If you, the problem was the size of the window. I had the window too small and it couldn't have all the parts. Well, I'm glad you're doing well. Thanks for stopping by. So I think I'm up to 11 followers. It's going to take a while for me to be affiliate. That's okay. I'm not in a hurry. Okay, so like I said, we are using the Dell Alienware. Yeah, I'm learning. So I've got this Dell Alienware computer. It's really cool. On one of my other streams, I turned the cameras around and showed everybody what it was. I showed my grandkids 43-inch TV and made it into a monitor. That thing's awesome. It's got all kinds of real estate on it. And as you know from watching my other streams, hey Nick, two things. How do I sound and how does the music sound level-wise? I'm not monitoring it because I was getting all that feedback and you could hear me talk twice. I think I look pretty. Look at that. What do they call that? Both seem perfect. Great. Practice makes perfect. So, my green screen. You like my green screen, Nick? So all you see is me and my mic? Like I said, I spent all my time buying all this stuff, and now it's time to stream. Okay, so the computer to run everything. And I've tried several different aircraft. I had the JAR design. I'd had it forever, and I really liked it. But he's doing all kinds of other things, like my live ATC is by them, and my ground handling deluxe is by them, and they need to update that Airbus. And then I thought, well, I'll get the Flight Factors Airbus Ultima. You know, the title makes you want to go buy it for about 85 bucks. But it's a frame hog. Let me tell you. On my iMac, I was getting like 14. And as you know, you have to have like 25 for the VATSIM to work. I'm also looking at being a VATSIM controller, so I may, besides flying, I may do some streaming air traffic control. But that'll be down the road because I'm going to have to learn how to do that. Even though I'm a 20-year air traffic controller, but... Okay, so the flight factors Airbus was terrible. On the Mac, I was getting about 14, and you need 25 minimum. And I had everything turned down as low as I could get it. So, as I was doing my research, I saw that this ToLiss has got aircraft and Airbus. And they just came out about a week ago with their new Airbus 321. And it is a beauty. Let's go outside and look at it. Makes you want to pee in your pants, man. Look at that. So that's an Airbus 321 Neo. It's a long range. It's got 2 extra tanks in the belly, besides the center line and the center wing tanks and the wing tanks. I've also got live ATC. Therefore, you can see some airplanes moving around. And I've got custom San Diego Airport. Let's see, I can go up. I was watching a guy named Kino. Look for him on Twitch. He's over in the UK, and I watched his stream just a little bit and learned a whole bunch of stuff. One, that camera, so I can look all kinds of different places. And I learned about using the Charlie, the C key on the keyboard. You can do what I'm doing right now. So you can go all the way around and just look at the whole airport. And it's really nice. Oh, there's my live ATC. There's a United aircraft landing. That's got a huge database. It took quite a while to load all the stuff, but you get to see airplanes flying around while you're, oh, here he comes. I don't know where he's going to park, but if you see on this map, this map has aircraft on it, and that thing, see the 2 airplanes sitting here? Anyway, that's kind of funny. Okay, let's see where he's going. Oh, I see him back there. Maybe he's going to come over here and park. There's a Qantas. Oh, here he comes. So that's kind of nice. You can watch... So we got Christmas music and we got airplanes taxiing around. So that's pretty nice. What else have I got? So I'm using a ToLiss 321 long range. And boy, is this thing heavy. And boy, is it have high speeds. So a regular Airbus comes down final about 132 across the fence at about 125. This sucker comes down the final at almost 160 and across the fence at 155. So it's really a much larger aircraft. I think it holds 240 people. It holds about 50,000 pounds of fuel. So anyway, it's got a great frame rate. Look down there in the lower left-hand corner by my tip jar, and it's up around 56, 50, in the 50s. That means that the thing about VATSIM is that the airplane has to be good enough and the simulator good enough that it will keep up with the air traffic control. Okay, also, JAR design makes this ground handling deluxe. So I've got 2 buses, an ambulance, a fuel truck, 2 catering trucks. I've got a baggage handler there in the back aft that puts in the containers, but I loaded them all already. And the front's putting in regular bags. And let's go again. I need to use the, and I got the air stairs. I wish that X-Plane had so that the jetways would go up to the aircraft. I think that Microsoft Flight Simulator has the jetways that work. But like I said, all this stuff I've done trying to get my ducks in a row. My new gaming computer, my Alienware, it's an R10. That's because it's not an Intel, it's an AMD. And but anyway, it is super fast. So I've got Microsoft Flight Simulator loaded. Has anybody had fun loading that? It took like 3 days, really, to load all the parts of that, and I love it. I love Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's got just the best graphics, and everything is so pretty. But I haven't figured out how to get an airplane that's realistic. Their Airbus is a joke. And the reason it's a joke is because, let's go down here to the system page. The system pages don't all work. So, I want to be able to look at the air conditioning and see what it says. So anyway. So that's where I am. Let's look at oh, there's the overview. Oh, hey, I like my first officer over there. That's pretty sweet. So that's another JAR design. Her name is Linda. She'd be happy to talk to us if I could. Let's ask her how old she is. That's politically incorrect, but...
I am 27 years old.
Cute, cool. And she does a lot of great things. So let's have her do some stuff. Oh, down here is what controls her. So let's put it up here above my tip jar. So we've probably already done some of this, but let's do the cockpit prep.
Cockpit preparation procedure. Probe window heat, auto.
She's testing the batteries, guys. I don't know whether we really did that or not.
Battery charge checked.
Battery charge test. Yep, you definitely want to test those. You test the APU one before
Engine
you start
master,
it.
Off.
Uh-oh.
Engine 2 master, off. Flaps retracted. Speed brake retracted and disarmed.
What happened? Okay, she looks like she's stopped there. Let's go ahead and go back and do some preliminary stuff. So for about 30 minutes before I started my stream, I did all my planning, and so let's go over it. So over here, I guess you can't see it. Anyway, my sim brief. The weather in San Diego is calm winds 10 miles broken at 25,000, 16 and 11 on the temperatures, and 3018 on the altimeters. So let's set the altimeters. And I got my altimeters hooked together, so I only have to set one. What did I say? 3015. And remember, you check that against your field elevation is about 20 feet, so that is correct. And over in Phoenix, the winds are out of the northeast at 14, 10 miles, scattered at 25,000, 17 and minus 18 on the temperatures, and 3022, and I'll show you where I have already put that in. I'm trying to think why I can't. Oh, I know why I can't. Because my game capture is capturing the whole X-Plane 11. So anyway, the sim brief was just like the real thing. So the next thing. Let's go through the FMS before we push back. First thing I did was initialize it. We're going San Diego to Phoenix. Cost index is 22. We're going at 33,000 feet. And our zero fuel weight's 147,000. Zero fuel CG is 27.4. Excuse me. If you go back and look at the loading information, it shows how many people we've got, how much cargo, and where the center of gravity is. I thought I selected this already. That's where I got my V speeds. And the simulator is really smart. If you're over on that page trying to put the stuff in, it'll say you got to set the runway first. And how could I tell you what the speeds are going to be if I don't know what runway you're taking off on? So like I said, there's V1's 152 knots. Man, that is really booking down the runway, and we're going to flex at 59 degrees, flaps 2 and down 1.2 on the trim. Remember, this Airbus 321 is really long, and you've got to be really careful on takeoff that you rotate nice and slow. You don't want to drag the tail. That does happen. So let's go over here to ground service, and let's shut our doors. We'll put them on auto. And then we'll get rid of all that ground equipment. Okay, all autos. So let's look outside at that. Everything's shutting up. Yep, there that. And we can get rid of all these guys. Drive away. There they go. It's a nice little add-on to make some realism for the simulator. Okay, so everybody's supposed to be driving away. So let's go back in and we'll do our prep stuff. Okay, so like I said, we've got 50,000 pounds of fuel. Our takeoff weight's 197,000 pounds and our landing weight's 192. And you saw from that graph that we are below the max takeoff weight and below the max landing weight, so that is important. Then we can go to the progress page. We're going to go at 33,000. The optimum's 32.6. So, and the max is 34.4. So, at this weight, it wouldn't fly any higher than that. I got my V speeds. Remember, you saw that transition altitude is 18,000 feet in the United States, and we're flatitude down 1.2. Flex temperature is 59 degrees. This is the manage it's going to climb if I don't set it at 250 and 0.7. It's going to cruise at 0.78 Mach today, 278 knots. Going to descend at 306 or 0.68 knots. Mach, and then there's the ILS 8. So I put in the altimeter, temperature, and winds, and remember it figures out what the final approach speed is, 159, and across the fence at 154. This baby is moving. The data was good. I looked at it. We've got a current, let's look at our flight plan. Oh, I know what I need to do. So I need that view, and I need to come down here. Oops. Is she still got her hand stuck down there? Yep, she does. I'm going to have to give her something new to do here. Come on. So what I was going to show you is after you have put in the route of flight from the... Oh, I can put these side by side. This is really nice. So what you want to do is you want to step through your flight plan and it'll show up on your screen. So we're taking off west and we're going out to SETI. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, maybe I didn't save it. I don't want that. Oh, duh. You got to be on the right page. Let's go back and start again. Okay, so this is the planning page up here, and this is where you can go through your whole FMS and make sure it's correct. So 27, and then we're going to go out to that first fix, make a left turn, and then we're coming back down along the Mexican border and going out to Imperial. And then Hogs is part of the arrival, and it goes right into the ILS into runway 8 at Phoenix. You can see it's lined right up. And then the blue's the missed approach. Okay, so that is checking the flight plan. Well, while we got this up here, let's continue to look at the stuff. So that was our flight plan. Our radio nav page has the Imperial VORs. They would be down here if we turned them on, and let's do that. So they show down here in the corner. And our ILS frequency in... actually, this is the ILS here in San Diego. You know, the Airbus automation is pretty darn smart, and it knows that if you take off here in San Diego and something happens, you got to come right back in. So it's got your approach already set up for you. There's the fuel requirements. Though why it doesn't show what the estimated fuel on board and landing is, I'm not quite sure. You can copy flight plans and save them. And we're back at the menu. Okay. So that all looks good. Let's get rid of that one. Let's go down to the system page. There's the engine information, the bleeds, pressurization, electrics, APU's running it. Let's look up, well, she's pretty smart, so let's look up and see the APU bleed is on. Air conditioning looks good. Doors are all shut. Wheels are fine. Only problem is she'll turn that on for us. Flight controls, she should. Oh. Someone tell me why the ailerons are drooped and the rudder is off to one side. It's right there on the picture. No hydraulics. Okay, let's have Linda start this Hummer up.
Engine start procedure. Have we missed before start checklist? Starting engine 2.
Uh-oh, she's starting it, huh? Well, let's see. You can watch. So there's N2 spinning. On these engines, it doesn't light off till about 25% N2. There, well, it started at 23. Hey, Steve, you're back. Nice to see you again. Thanks for joining us. Enjoyed our conversation last night. Or 2 nights ago.
Starting engine 1.
Uh-oh, starting engine 1. Ooh, let's look out there. I love this X camera. Oh, there it goes. Well, let's set our altitude while we're here. We're going to climb to 8,000 right off the bat. We got our clearance from ATC. We're simulating air traffic control tonight. We're doing it in the daytime because it's nice to look at all the pretty stuff.
Engine start procedure completed.
Thank you, dear. So that was the procedure.
After start checklist. Anti-ice.
Anti-ice is off for now.
Echem status.
No blue. Check.
Pitch trim.
It's set. Oh, it's not set. What did we say it was? Minus 1.2 or something. Oh no, it's set. Minus 1.2 right there down.
Rudder trim.
At 0.
After start checklist completed.
Ooh, let's do flight
Flight
control.
control check. Move side stick.
Pull up.
Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Rudder now. Pull left. Pull right. Neutral. Flight control check completed.
Alright. What else can we do before we taxi? Nope, that's before takeoff, so we don't need that. And taxi procedures, we're not ready for that. Well, let's do a pushback. Well, let's look outside real fast. Well, all of our stuff is, I think we need to get rid of all those guys. Hi, everybody. Okay, so we're going to do the pushback. So we got a fancy pushback here. What is it? Better pushback.
Down to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
Where do I want to go, huh?
Ground to cockpit. ToLiss driving up.
I love this toe. You've probably heard me talk about this. This little toe backs up and it picks the nose wheel up. So you don't have to have a tow bar and pins. You don't need all that kind of stuff. Nope. It's a nice little flight over to
All
Phoenix.
doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, I'm ready too. I'm going to watch it today, Steve. I'm going to use that vertical speed on that descent. I'm not taking no chances. I had to delete one of my streams because I crashed so badly. I landed LAX, ran off the end of the runway, went through the fence, across the road, almost ended up in the Pacific Ocean.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Park brake release.
Starting for spec.
Oh, there's my aircraft live taxiing by Iberia. Well, these guys are pretty good at stopping, but they, does the Airbus tell you where? Oh, yeah. Where you'll level off. Yeah, no, it does show you that. They call it the banana. It's an arc on the screen that shows where you will reach the altitude. So there's no excuse for not making it down. It shows you whether it's going to work or not way before it happens, and if like I said, if you see it isn't going to happen, then you can do what you have to do. So. I love this Airbus 321. Like I said, I got the type rating in the 320. That was a simulator. The airline Independence Air had Airbus 319. The type rating includes Airbus 318, 19, 20, and 21. All you have to do is what's called differences training. We had 319s because at that time 320s couldn't go coast to coast and have alternates and carry full people, and so the 319 was a little smaller, held just a couple less people, and it would go a little bit farther. So now this little Hummer you're looking at here goes 4,700 miles. Well, not this. This is an LR. If we had an XLR.
Operation complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Yes, ma'am.
Park brake set.
It's interesting.
Connecting tail. Stand by.
By doing, like setting the brake, it keys this app to do the next set of things. Yeah, I thought I knew the Airbus pretty good being a type-rated Airbus captain until I got this simulator. This sucker simulates all kinds of things that I never experienced because you don't do them. So let's see. While they're doing that, we will do the taxi procedure.
Taxi procedure.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has
Taxi
been
lights
removed.
on.
Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Transponder on. Auto brake maximum set. Cabin report received. Takeoff config normal. Taxi procedure completed.
I guess maybe I missed something. Let's do the after start
procedure. Engine mode selector normal. APU bleed off. APU off. Spoilers armed.
Yep, that's what I missed.
Rudder trim 0. Pitch trim set. Flaps 2 set. Please set flaps for takeoff position.
Very good.
EChem status checked. After start procedure completed.
I'm impressed. Let's see, we did the taxi procedure and we did the flight control check, and we're not ready to do the before takeoff check. So let's look outside and we can taxi.
Park brake release.
Okay, here we go. Get my joystick over here. Kind of a fun little view. This is the one I like the best. Hope your taxi well there, Captain. Oops. Slow this Hummer down. Oh, hey, there's that Iberia taking off. Let's watch him go. Cool, huh? Okay, let's keep moving here. There we go. It's kind of fun. What does it say down here? The parking brake is on? I don't think so, but we'll check it. Definitely do not like red messages. So I think I know what's wrong with my parking brake, so we can pull right up here to the line, okay? All right. Let's see what we need to do here. Look at that screen. So there's our flex at 59 degrees is 85% power. The packs are on. You know, sometimes you might need to turn the packs off for takeoff because of they take too much engine bleed in the kind of so let's look at the brake. The brake is off. Brake on, brake off. Let's see if we're moving. Oh, we are. Okay. Well, let's do one last check and make sure we've got everything the way we want it. So, we're going up to 8,000. The autopilot will track runway heading until we either select the heading or go on course. And the speed will be managed, so hopefully. And we know that V1's down here at 152. It's already showing up down there. Oh, I know how to get rid of this. Hang on. Let's see if that got rid of it. Yep. Do the takeoff configuration test again, and now we're back ready to go. Left 2, and stuff looks like it's supposed to be. Let's see what before takeoff procedure.
Before takeoff procedure. DAS TARA. Strobe lights auto. Landing lights on. Before takeoff procedure completed.
Okay, so that procedure was done. Hang on. Before takeoff check.
Before takeoff checklist. Flight controls.
Checked.
Checked. Flight instruments.
Checked.
Checked. Briefing.
Straight out unless it quits, and then we're stopping.
Flaps.
Flaps are 2.
Config 2. Takeoff speed and flex temperature.
They're set.
V1 152. V rotate 152. V2 156. Flex temperature 59. Echem memo.
No blue.
Takeoff no blue. Before takeoff checklist down to the line completed. Before takeoff checklist below the line. Takeoff runway.
Runway 27.
Confirm. Cabin crew. Advised. TCOP. TARA set. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Set normal. Pax.
You're gonna stay on.
On. Before takeoff checklist below the line completed.
Okay, so after those are all done, and we're good. Okay, so we'll call the tower, and then it'll say climb on course and cleared for takeoff. See if I can make this thing roll. There it goes. You just have to know how to operate the sim. I think I kind of taxied off the, whoa, wait a minute. Where are you going? Sounds like somebody's taking off. He is. Okay, now we're rolling. I don't know why, what happened there, but. Okay, he's gone, we're ready to go. Flex temperature set SRS.
Thrust set.
Check.
Knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate. Positive climb. Runway turn off, lights off. Taxi lights off.
Okay, so we're going on course, we're climbing, we've got climb thrust, and it looks like it's going to do its thing here. Now that we've done the stuff inside, let's watch outside. Ooh, a sailboat. So we're cleared up to 16,000. Thrust climb open, climb alt armed, and we're navving. Well, let's see if there's any checklists we want to do. Any procedures? No. We do have some checklists though, I think.
After your takeoff checklist. Landing gear.
What's up?
Up. Flaps.
Retracted.
Retracted. Packs.
They're still on.
After takeoff checklist to the line completed. After takeoff below the line checklist. Barrel.
Well, we're not ready for that yet. Standard.
Not set to standard on your side. After takeoff checklist below the line is not completed.
Okay, so, you know, if you're over in Europe, the transition altitude's 5,000 feet, but in the U.S. it's 18,000 feet. Coming back across the Strand. I don't know why my camera's cocked a little bit. Nice view of San Diego as we depart. Put that landing light on. How come she didn't shut those off? Oh, there. I'm sorry. That's funny. Keep your hands off the equipment, Captain. The FO is running the show. Well, now we're accelerating, so. So now we're accelerating to en route climb above 10, so it looks like about 305. Let's see how good it climbs. We're pretty heavy, so. So how do you like that thing across the top? Shows our altitude, speed, vertical speed, what time we're going to be in Phoenix, and it's even got a progress line that slowly moves across there. Okay, now we're at climb airspeed and power, and it looks like we're going up pretty good, 2,400 feet a minute. Well, they just cleared us to flight level 330. Okay. Steve was asking about the top of climb, top of descent. Oh, we got a discontinuity. You don't want a discontinuity. Well, let's see what we can do about the discontinuity. So you should be able to take hogs and put it on the discontinuity and get rid of that, but I don't think that will work in this simulator. So let's see what we can do here. So you should be able to put it right there, and but that's not going to work. Oh, I'm sorry. It did work. Oh, great. You got to read the line before you push the button. So that did work. All right, so now if we go up and look at our screen, it's all hooked together, and there's the top of climb, Steve, right there. That's not that thing you were talking about, though.
Transition altitude.
Uh-oh. Now we're going standard.
Below the line. Barrow.
Standard set.
Standard set cross-checked.
Isn't that cool?
After takeoff checklist below the line completed.
I like it. So when you finally did it, she said it was complete. 102 knots on the speed and almost 2,000 feet a minute up. Oh, good. While we're doing this, and let's go over on that AV tab and put in our arrival. Oh, those are still in there. Okay, we could have done that. Arrivals. Where are the Hydra? Because we're coming down here from Hogs right there. See that back button. Well, we're going to shoot an ILS 8. So let's go down. What do we got? 078 and 111.75. So let's go down and see what that looks like on the radio page. $111.75, I believe we said. Entry out of range. What did I do wrong? I didn't get enough ones in there. 111.75. Okay. 0.75. Well, that was hard. And the course was 078. Okay. So now we got sometimes I can't even fly to flight level 330 because I'm too heavy on the climb. Yep, that's exactly right. Actually, we ought to get back there and watch and see what's going on. Well, we're still not doing too bad. Still climbing 1,600 feet a minute. It's slowed down now. It's down to 290 on that manage, so. But you're right. If you're too heavy, you can't go to the altitude. Oh, ho, 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 Santa. Well, we might get up here. Top of descent is at Hogs, so. Okay, we're still climbing pretty good. Let's go back down here and look and see what the FMS says about the descent. And we need to look at the AV tab, and we need to look at the arrival, and we need to look at the altitudes on that arrival. Flight level 240. And let's see, Judith at flight level 250 at 280 knots. So let's go back. Flight level 250 and 280 knots at Judith. Let's see what it says. Yep. Flight level 256 and 280 knots. Probably going to get to use our vertical speed, Steve. Mostly I'll take off gross 9, and I'll be able to get to 34 barely, but sometimes I'm at the max and I can get past 31. Yeah, especially if you're flying that 747. I kind of like these pop-out windows that come out, except they're behind my tip jar. Move it up there. Well, we'll have to see what happens when we, how the managed will work. So the top of descent there's at Hogs. So if we set flight level 250 in there and hit managed, it ought to make the crossing restriction and slow down. So let's see what happens. Well, Steve, when you get to my age, I'm 73. That's why you see me on my camera looking. I'm way down here looking because I can't read it clear back here. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Okay, we're down to 260 on the indicated, 0.70 Mach, climbing. Even though you only get to your altitude for a couple of minutes, it still is the best for fuel economy. I guess I ought to be a nice captain and let the people get up. The other way, buddy. Okay. Well, she's good on the lights. Wing lights are still on. I run those suckers though. Not at 18,000 though. Let's see, I wonder what that orange bar is. See it right there at 250. And we're down to 800 feet a minute. Doing pretty hard work here. Looks like we'll make it though. Famous last words. Well, there we are, flight level 320 for flight level 330. Okay. Luckily, we're not maneuvering, so we're okay. I think when I looked at it on the planning, it said the optimum altitude was 32.6, so going to 33 is pushing it just a little bit. when I flew the CRJ. One time in the whole 5,000 hours I flew it, I went to the maximum altitude of flight level 410. That was a scary flight. My heart was pounding by the time we got up there. Matter of fact, ATC told us to go down before we got up there, and I go, oh, we just have 5 more minutes. He goes, yeah, when you get up there, go back down. Yeah, I only fly Airbuses because that's what I actually flew. I never flew any Boeings. Flew a lot of Embraers. I flew the 110, the 120, which is a Brasilia. Got about 5,000 hours in that little booger. And then I flew the 175. That was a nice airliner. Okay, and there's the new speed managed. Now we're flying Mach. I think our flight plan was 0.72 Mach. There's top of descent at Hogs. We need to go back and look at that because I can't remember what it said about Hogs. It's just saying that the minimum altitude on that route is 24,000.
Cockpit preparation completed.
Wow. Okay. Let's see if there's... We're almost getting over here where we're going to have to do the descent. So, after landing, nope, that's fine. No, after landing is all there is, so... No, we're not hardly accelerating, are we? The little speed trend vector bug there isn't even there. Because it's not accelerating. So we said that our descent was going to be flight level 250 at Judith. So flight level 250. Let's put that in and we'll... Okay. So we got the flight level 250 in there. And we'll go managed on the descent when we get there to Hogs. The TCAS is in standby? How'd that happen? It's on auto. What auto means in Airbus is that it comes on when you take off, but almost all controllers want you to have it on the ground. Let's see, if I'm at 33,000 feet and I got to be at Judith at 25, I would be thinking about going down. So I think we ought to think about going down. We're almost going to be there. So these little markers here are showing you what the range of the speed that you'll get down at. So as long as you're inside these brackets, you should be okay. If Steve's watching, I'm going to be careful. So, it's showing a couple things. Looks like we might make it down. Oh, that's kind of cool. Another thing I like about the ToLiss here is it's got a lot of simulated actual things like this bracketing I'm talking about. Remember, when you fly it unmanaged, you're getting the best performance because the airplane knows what it's doing, and it flies the best for you. I don't know, I'm getting worried. Let's go down here and put some slats out, spoilers out, speed brakes out. Actually, the speed brakes aren't doing anything. It didn't increase its rate of descent. Well, all the things say we're going to be okay. We need to look at the next thing, though. So after Judith, our next one is 22 at Wreckdam. So let's see what that looks like on the FMC. 22 at Wreckdam. Yep, 20.1. What's the matter now? Speed brakes are still out. Yeah, no, okay. That's all nice to have. Okay. So I said 22 at Wreckdam, and the managed says it'll do it. So let's have faith in the system. I'm not sure where that banana ought to be on there, Steve, but I don't see it yet. So I said 22 at Wreckdam, so we are 6 miles from Judith. We're at a 27.4. Ooh, look at the little green. I think that's the glide slope for the managed. So 22, let's put 22 in. Uh-oh, I just messed it up. So see the magenta flight level 250? That's part of the manage. That's pretty close. 26 for 25. You know, it did it right on the money. Okay, so 22 at Wreck Dam. Guess we better go look and see what the next one is. 22 at Wreck Dam. 19 at Hydra. 19 at Hydra. What's it say Hydra is? 19. It says we're going to be at 15, so I think it said between 15 and 19. So we're going to brief the approach. We're going to shoot the ILS-8. Auto land. Ha 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 ha. Activate the approach phase. Okay, I like that. That's a real thing. I remember that in the Airbus. So we're going down to 22 at RDAM. And then Hydra is between 15 and 19. So we just got to remember to change it on our control panel up here. Look outside. At Rock Dam, and we're at 5.6 miles. Next altitude is Hydra, 15 to 19, so we'll put 15 in there. Okay. And let me see what that 3022 on the altimeter when we get over there. Our progress bar looks pretty cool across the top here. ETA at 335, which, since I'm flying in the daytime when it's really nighttime, I guess that's maybe why the ETA is kind of messed up. So 15 to 19, we got 15 set, and that's at Hydra. And then 17 and 11 to Gila. And what's it say? It says 250 and 12.5. 250 and 12.5. Okay, I like that. Looks good. Okay, 18,000 descending. We want the correct altimeter, 3022, I believe it was. Yep. Let's see how we're doing.
Transition level.
All right, 3022. So we made the 15 to 19. What did I say Gila was? 11. Well, I don't see that banana thing on there, Steve, if you're still there. It has this thing. Maybe this is the replacement for the banana. The banana was an arced line like you see right there, about 5 segments, and they were green. And they showed where you would be at the altitudes. So let's see about punt. Punt, 230 at 12 to 10. 230, 12 to 10. Punt. 230, 12 to 10. Okay, there we are, 11. That's good. Ten. Okay, what's the next one? 9 and 8 at Tech and 7 at Tessel. 7 at Tessel. Seven.
Approach
set
phase
up.
activated.
Very good, hon. Thanks. Bring up the ILS. $11.75 is correct. We're going down to 10. We're at 250 now. That's great. I like sardine. Yeah, like a green arc, yeah. But it looks like this one is that squiggly funny line, like a lightning bolt. Falgo, what's Falgo? 6,000. Oh, there we are on the map. Cool. So we want to be at 6,000 right there. So 6,000. What's our altitude? 6,000, I think. Yep. I'm going to arm the localizer just in case there's no sense of not intercepting. Yeah, it's slowing down. Oh, there's the localizer. I don't know about this. Oh, okay. It's pretty close. Uh-oh. Here we go again. Better part of valor, Steve. Hey, we got the localizer and the glide slope. Way to go, Steve. Okay, so we're off the arrival and now we are on the ILS. Cat 3 single. what the missed approach is. Hey, look at that. We're right where we're supposed to be. Missed approach is... Whoa, where'd it go? Climb to 3 and then 5.
Have we missed approach checklist? Runway turn off, lights on. Taxi lights take off.
I almost didn't get this sucker slowed down. Above.
100.
Minimum.
50, 40, 30, 20, retard, 10, 5.
Ground spoilers. Reverse green. Knots.
Yeah, when you turn that autopilot off, it has a fit. another successful flight. Ooh, well, I guess I didn't go the right way. I think Delta will park us. Kind of tight to me. I think I'm going to stop right here. Oh, I might be able to pull in a little bit farther. Looks to me like it was going to be too close to that guy over there. I think I'll stop right there. Okay, auto land bounced. Yeah, that was a little interesting there, wasn't it? I was glad that she said that the spoilers had been deployed. Okay, well that was an hour and 43 minutes so far on the stream. Oh, I guess I could have her do some more procedures, couldn't I? Like the after landing.
After landing procedure. Strobe lights auto. Landing lights off. Radar weather off. Predictive wind shear system off. Ground spoilers disarmed. Engine mode selector normal. Flaps retracted. TCOS standby. Terrain on ND off. ND ice off. APU start. After landing procedure completed. After landing checklist. Flaps retracted. Spoilers disarmed. APU started. Radar off. Predictive wind shear system off. After landing checklist completed. Parking procedure. Parking brake on. APU bleed on. Engine 1 master off. Engine 2 master off. Transponder off. Parking procedure completed.
Okay, well, there wasn't much to me to talk about, was there? Hey, let's go back and see if I can figure out how to do the replay for the landing. Where have I seen that? Light. Toggle replay. There it is. Good, let's go out there and watch the landing from outside. Not exactly sure where we touched down, but let's try right there. Nah, I don't think so. Oh, that's, I don't know what that is. Oh, there we are. So let's fly.
Approach phase activated.
Hey, we'll watch that landing from on the wheels. No, that's when I was intercepting the localizer. I almost didn't get this Hummer slowed down to land. There they come. I used those as a drag device so I could get that sucker slowed down. Like I said, I almost didn't dead or done. Still got my spoilers out. I think we'll go outside as a chase and watch this. Yeah, I just put my spoilers down. I'm putting my flaps out. I barely got to the approach speed. It was a semi-stabilized approach. Where's the best place to watch that bounce? You still watching, Steve? There was your bounce, Steve. You look cool. Well, that replay is pretty fun. I love those flaps. Look at those slats there, slots. So it looks like we had another successful stream. Oh, only when I messed up and went through the area that wasn't a taxiway. Did I miss the... Uh-oh. Yep. I missed all the taxi lights, but... there really wasn't enough room to park there. I should have parked over in that one there at 10 o'clock. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Look at the tail feathers down there by the rudder. Isn't that cool? I almost got it lined up with the door. The jetway.
Have we missed approach checklist? Runway turn off, lights on. Taxi lights take off. Ground spoilers. Reverse green. 70 knots.
Yeah, I think we would have hit him. He's probably going to have to wait for us to back out before he comes in. Well, everybody, thank you for joining me tonight for an hour and 55-minute stream. It was nice that Steve stopped by and chatted with me. Well, next stream will be on Friday night, Christmas. After you've opened all your presents, had a lot to eat, taken your nap, stop by and we'll go fly a little bit. As always, fly safely and good night.